Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, hello. Hello?
I said hello.
Yeah, who is this?
Why do you're the one that called me.
I want to know who you are.
Why?
Look, I have seen your number on my man's self-history.
I don't think so.
Yes, I did. More than once.
Okay.
Why are you calling my boyfriend?
I don't know who you are. What are you talking about?
What is going on?
I'm an old lady. I am
I cannot believe you.
Children.
How long has this been going on for?
I don't know what you are talking about.
You tell me the truth.
Okay.
Hello?
Hello?
Yes.
How are you today?
Okay.
Great. This is a courtesy call regarding your wireless plan.
I'm already taken care of, thank you.
Yes, this is regarding the current line I'm calling to. There seems to be some unusual additional data charges on the account in the past week.
From what?
Well, we wanted to give you a courtesy call to make you aware of this.
Yeah?
Yeah, as of right now, there are $260 in data overages.
What?
Well, it seems like an extra 16 gigabytes were used outside of your unlimited plan.
On my computer?
You should really be more aware of how much data you're using.
Yeah, Dad.
What are you talking about?
Anyway, we're going to go ahead and charge this to the card on file. Is that okay?
No, you're not.
Well, look, I can take an extra $10 off if we can settle this now. Just give me the word.
I don't know who the hell you are or what company you're calling from.
Great. Your final bill is $250. I'll just submit this then.
Who are you?
Oh, sorry. It's already processing.
That's okay. I'm making a call right now about this call. Thank you very much. I got your number.
Dad, you've always had my number.
So, are you just going to ask me questions and I can answer it and then we'll go from there? And you can edit out anything that makes me look stupid? Or if I say something really messed up that needs to be gone?
Yeah. Let's talk about how much we hate Scott, guys.
Just in my checker.
I want to
Young people.
wake up, feel fine, grab my baggies off the clothesline. I want to wake up, restore, thinking back on the night before. I said yeah, then I did it. Having not a second
feels like a rape
thought.
dungeon in here.
Oh,
I know exactly what he tastes like.
I said yeah, then I did it. La 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 la.
Just in my Chloe.
No. You cannot buy the beer. Close your eyes. No. I always blame the beer.
Okay, here's the show.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is episode number 66 of the Just the Mic podcast. We're just going to jump into it. Scott's getting up from his chair. He's over to my right, the hostess with the mostest. He is fixing a microphone, and I have to do this because I don't know what I'm doing now. And Scott's putting his ass right in Colleen's face, and he's wearing some brown boxers. Nope, that's not brown boxers. That's a stain. Here he comes back to his seat. And to my right, the hostess with the mostest, Mr. Scott.
He loses in fantasy football again this week.
Yes, you did. How you doing, Scott?
Doing great.
No introduction? No, you didn't know?
Hello, governors.
All right. And to my left is the craft beer queen, Miss Colleen.
Hey.
Hi, Colleen.
Hi.
Down yonder is Viking Metal Chris.
And this is episode 66,
That's
too.
right.
Yeah.
Rock and roll.
And right next to Chris is Mr. Chicago's second son, maybe? I don't know. Chicago's favorite gator trapper, Mr. Frank Robb. Just released his new Our American Alligator book a couple weeks ago. Welcome, Frank.
Thank you for having me, sir.
Dude, it's awesome having you back on again.
Yeah, thanks
And
for
there's going to be
being
a lot more of this, too, guys, so be ready.
And it feels really good. Like you're in camo. You're total like you are Frank Robb. You came out in a suit last time and it threw us for a loop because
I was in disguise last time.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
he came like proper.
Yeah.
Last time he came proper.
Scott was in his boxers. I was wearing a Star Wars shirt. Like made us feel very intimidated.
I'm sorry about that, guys.
So we appreciate you dressing down for us. Down to the occasion.
Barefoot's more my jam.
Yeah.
He walked up and immediately was the most manly man in the whole house.
Just caught an alligator.
Yeah, what'd you guys do? Fat boys.
He literally did just catch an alligator, a huge one.
I just
and
ate
came
onion
straight
bagel.
Here.
I worked on spreadsheets.
Yeah, right.
So tell us about the alligator, man. Where was he?
Gator in Wendover Farms, which is a very common thing, and there was one of the neighbors of the people had been feeding it. So when you walk out their backyard, it comes straight to you and pretty much run up to you like a big puppy dog. And
wow,
you can't have a 10-foot gator run into you like a big puppy dog. It doesn't work out.
Yeah, that is.
There's been a lot of rain too, right?
That's a large alligator.
Does that bring them out? Kind of out of the ponds?
We're in the middle of the fall crawl, they call it right now. So
okay.
There's 2 times of the year where the testosterone and the hormones on gators really ramp up, and they go into like serious combats, and that's early spring and early fall. That's the 2 times they ramp up.
Is that the same time for humans? Is that when we
Charlie?
go? Is that when we go?
What?
Yeah. How we feeling, Charlie?
I'm good.
Yeah.
You feeling a rise in testosterone?
A little bit.
Is it because it's your birthday?
No.
Go, Charlie. It's your birthday.
Yeah.
How old are you today, man?
26.
What?
Oh.
27.
Okay.
Wow.
Was that 41? 42?
42.
The answer to
Are you
life.
okay,
universe,
42.
and everything.
How old are you?
40.
40.
I'm 41. You're the oldest guy on the show. Frank, you're old, right?
40.
God, you're older
Damn,
than
Grandpa.
Frank.
Maybe you guys should fucking listen to me more.
God. No wonder he's so grouchy all the time.
I'm not grouchy.
Get off my lawn.
I'm not grouchy, man. I had a good day, man.
That's
great
great.
day. Great day, man.
Did you catch any alligators today, Charlie?
No. I ate onion bagel.
How was it?
It was good. Extra butter. Real butter.
And your kids hooked you up.
Yeah, man. My kids always come through, man. Ava got me a real sentimental, awesome gift, and Riley got me, like the homemade cards are the best thing.
Yeah, they are.
Like when they make their own cards, like that's my favorite. So shout out to them. They made my day. They always do. They came through.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Frank, I saw a post on the Truth About Titusville site with a humongous alligator. What was it? In somebody's, was it their garage or like a porch?
I'm not sure how to describe exactly what it was. So I got a call. I got a call at 2 a.m. about a gator. I'm trying to think of the way Titusville PD put it. I think they use the term breezeway.
Okay.
Breezeway.
I remember breezeway from THS.
THS,
Right.
I mean,
yeah.
Oh my God.
The breezeway.
You
That's where all the leaves were at.
Get there. It's a house where there was a lot of things, and it was a kind of a maze getting back to where the alligator was at, and then get there, and they had left a door open, and their whole yard was flooded, and this gator had walked through the open door, walked into this breezeway, I guess, whatever you want to call it, actually walked up on a shelf and laid down. So I walk into this room. There's a gator at eye level looking at me.
Wow.
And I'm like, this doesn't seem right.
And I saw that picture, man. I mean, there's a lot of stuff in
There
the way.
was so much stuff.
Yeah.
Now, are we talking like a hoarding situation?
Pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah,
But-
it was.
So it's hiding in there. How do you even start to attack that situation?
I got there at 2 a.m., probably 2:15. Titusville PD stayed out front. I walked around with a homeowner. I look at it and I kind of went, wow. Well, what do I do with this? So I walked back out front and I got the officer I know. I said, hey, come with me real quick and look at this. We walked back around and I said, there's your 5-foot alligator. And he goes, holy moly, it's Godzilla. I said, you're right, it is Godzilla. Godzilla's in their house. And I'm like, if he jumps off that shelf, we're never going to see him again. They're not going to be able to get him back out of the house. I don't know how we're going to do it. It was quite the situation.
And he was sitting on a glass shelf too, right?
It was actually not a glass shelf. It was like an armoire or something. You know what I mean? Like a big dresser.
Really?
And they had sheets of glass that he was on.
Oh.
So a bunch of, literally like 4x4 sheets of glass.
So
He
if
was on
he'd
top
have
of.
moved, that glass could have slung out. Like there could have been a whole bunch of bad things.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah.
not only would you be dealing with a freaked out alligator, but now you've got broken glass everywhere. You're trying to deal
I feel like
with.
it's a fear factor.
And you don't wear shoes.
I know.
Well, I was wearing flip flops. I mean, it's okay. You know what I mean? I was covered with the flip flops.
Very good.
So how'd you
Wearing
get
some
him?
gators.
It by the time I got that gator and got it, so I told the homeowner, I'm like, this is I feel terrible about this. This is a very rough situation. The best thing I can hope to do is honestly put the gator down where it's at, because if I don't, he's going to destroy your entire house.
Yeah.
I hate to do that, but I have no other options unless I want to take spend the next day here taking the whole house apart.
Really?
It's
Wow.
not going to work out. And it took, I think, when I got there just after 2, by the time I got that gator back to my truck, it was 5:30.
Damn.
It was a long process.
Wow.
Oh wow.
It was a long process. It was terrible the whole way around, but it worked out. Everybody was safe. You know, unfortunately, a gator had to pay for it, but it's sometimes it happens that way, sadly.
So let's
fact of life in Florida, man.
Let's transition to who I want to make look bad. Colleen, how was your weekend? What'd you do important?
Oh my God, I totally blanked out because I'm still thinking about this alligator. Nothing. I worked. Hardware's like back to it, man. It was a great weekend for us there. Like, people are coming in. They're being cool about the social distancing thing inside. You know, it was a good weekend.
Yeah, all the regulars are back in full
Yeah.
effect and making it happen for you.
Not
huh?
really during the week, but the weekends, like,
That's
they're
awesome.
showing up. So, yeah. And outside's, you know, now that the weather's a little bit nicer.
Yes.
You know, I mean, Sunday was horrible. It rained the whole time. But, you know, the other times, it's been good.
This morning, man. about
Beautiful.
5 a.m. Oh,
perfect.
It was so amazing.
Well, climatologically speaking, the days of the 90s are over. So for the rest of the year and into next year. So we'll be upper 80s for about a month and then lower 80s.
I need to know what word did you just say?
Okay, what was that $5 word again? Drop that $5 word one more time. Wow.
Based on local climate, this time of year, our days of the 90s are basically over. So it'll start feeling progressively better.
Thank God.
Chris, how was your weekend?
It was amazing. Spent it with Stella.
Yeah.
Had a good old time. And we had breakfast on the river. Just got some McDonald's and drove down there by the beach and sat on and picked the table, and it was amazing.
Really?
Mm-hmm. It's going to be our new thing. We had such a good time, like feeding like the seagulls and stuff with all the extra stuff that we didn't eat, and she was loving it.
Where at?
You know, by the when you go over the Max Brewer Bridge.
Yes,
and then you turn right around the corner and go down there into like the little boat ramp area.
Okay.
They got all kind of picnic tables.
Oh, the picnic table's right there.
Right
they
on the
faced
water.
North. They're like north. Yep.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it was nice. It was a good weekend.
That's cool, man.
Yeah, man.
Well, that's good. What about you, Scott? Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, you don't want to.
Did you try to park any more boats?
I had to help on Saturday the ex-wife move out of her house into a pod.
She's living in a pod?
Well, yeah, all her stuff lives in a pod now.
Okay, where's she live?
Here.
Your ex-wife lives here?
This house, yeah.
Living with the ex-wife.
Okay.
With Silas upstairs.
How's it going?
It's going okay.
Sounds fun.
But it's kind of nerve-wracking at times. All my space is gone. It's awkward. I even went on a date. I even went on a date a couple weeks ago, and it's awkward. At the end of it, she's like, "I can't date someone that's living with their ex-wife."
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
And the
think
day
a lot
went
of girls
really
feel
well
that way.
too.
She's right.
You know, totally. I understand.
That might be on
understand.
par with living with mommy still, right?
Is
It's
it?
probably
Like,
worse.
Because
I
here's
think
the
it's
thing,
worse.
Yeah, because at our age, if you're living with your mother, you're probably taking care of her. You know,
I mean, I don't know.
I would think.
It-
And when you're our age, if you're living with your ex-wife,
But it's not. It's a temporary thing, you assholes.
I'm not
First
judging,
off,
bro.
I know you're not, but I just
I'm
gotta say
not.
assholes for my own sanity.
I'm not. It's an awesome
I got to
thing, man.
deflect onto you guys. Like
I get it.
we've been divorced for 7, almost 8 years now, I think. And like everything's always been really cool once we separated.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we know there's never a comeback to. But now it's just all about the kids.
Do you feel anything
And
for her?
She wouldn't know. Not at all like that, dude.
Do you love her?
Yeah, I always will. She's the mother of my children, just like you would love yours.
Like in a
you know?
marriage way?
No, not in a marriage way.
Okay.
Not at all.
Just asking.
But it's definitely like completely messing with everything. like Derek and Larkin come over, and then to get her in my bed, and they all take pictures in my bed.
That's so
when
great.
when I'm not
That's
here.
so great.
So like I'm getting trolled at every.
Good
I can't talk
job.
to Derek. I can't talk to my
love it.
dad. I can't talk to anybody at work.
Oh, I like
can't
it.
talk to Charlie especially
Yeah.
about any of this because everything is an innuendo back at me towards your ex-wife, your ex-wife, your ex-wife.
No, it's
like,
not. I'm
Derek's
asking-
taking
just asking
selfies with
questions,
her and
buddy.
then texts me every single morning like, "Hey, don't we look good together in this picture?"
wrong.
It's so bad, dude.
You know what though? That really does speak volumes about your
No.
character, though, to even
so bad.
allow this whole situation to happen. Because
yeah,
a lot of people with their ex-wives, they'd come, "Hey, can you do me a favor and let me stay with you?"
I know.
Fuck you.
Kick rocks.
Well, and like we grew up kind of like we had each other's back. Like
Yeah.
we both had situations where we kind of needed each other.
Yeah.
To help each other out. So we were just kids then, and so now it's like we know each other better than anybody else does. But there's not that feeling toward like that anymore. But there's a mutual respect. And
Yeah.
Well, that's good,
other
man.
things.
She helping out with bills?
And no,
What?
She cooks sometimes. She's still as lazy as ever,
It's
sitting
great
around
you
on her
have that
phone
relationship.
all night.
Jesus,
Yeah,
Dude,
just call her out on that one.
give her the water bill or something.
No, she's doing good. Like she bought a house. So y'all know over off Carpenter, T. Lane.
You just want to give everyone her address.
No, I'm not giving the exact address, but there's a house over there that has.
Stage house.
Everybody, dude, I'm on Longbow. There's a.
Oh,
But there's a house over there, and it has to South Lake. It has a dock on the back, so we're gonna put a little John boat back there.
so
Go
she did get a
fishing and
house.
shit. But yeah, so it's the contract's going. There's like the hole underneath of the house. It has the old cast iron pipes. And it's all got to be replaced.
Those are
So
fun.
It's
I think
it
we
could
have
be- It's not a
those.
deal breaker, but they're in the whole
Yeah,
negotiation.
you got to
process for
replace that.
It's
Yeah,
the
yeah, it has to
worst.
be done. Yeah.
The kids flush wipes down the toilet,
Forget
and we
it.
have to have a plumber come out all the time
Well,
because of
listen,
those cast iron
Kids
pipes.
probably shouldn't be flushing wipes.
Yeah.
And any
Listen,
pipes.
we try very hard to not have them do that, but you know how kids are. My kids, they're so sneaky and quick. They flush toys down there, everything.
So everybody's weekend, everything's good.
Yeah, other
No-
than that,
no
just hanging
craziness.
out. Yeah.
I had
Great.
a little shindig put together for me. It was pretty nice, man.
Nice. Where at?
Joe put it together.
That's right.
Yeah. Well, you
told
were
me about that.
quarantined,
That's right.
and it was a last minute thing. Kathy, shout out to Kathy for making her cupcakes. Oh man, cookie butter cupcakes.
How did those turn out?
They're unbelievable, and the peanut butter cupcakes with the peanut butter whiskey. She just needs to.
She needs to open the
Yeah.
business and let us advertise. And
So shout out to them, man.
all that good
Everybody
stuff.
that showed up. It was really cool, man.
yeah, she'd
really
kill
good.
it. She would absolutely kill it.
Yeah.
Her stuff is that good.
Frank just got to try the cookie butter.
What'd you
What'd
think,
you
buddy?
think?
That was mind-boggling. I can't stop thinking
It's
about
got to
it.
be the crunchy.
It was good.
There's nothing like saying in a room like all of us, like, I'm the heaviest I've ever been. I'm 150 pounds.
Yeah.
Like, you know, Scott looked at you like Scott was gonna murder
Like,
you.
my eyes were dead. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Oh,
150 pounds. When did you see 150 pounds last, Scott?
third grade.
Man, that's got to be like freshman year of high school, maybe.
Yeah, Charlie.
About
the same.
Man, 8 months. I don't know. It's 8 months old. I don't know.
You're a
8
big boy
months
though,
old.
man.
I don't know,
I was
man.
a little toothpick like Silas all the way up till
Yeah, I was. Also.
Yeah, I always had.
till
some.
high school was out.
Yeah, it's,
You stopped being active.
so thanks for
Well,
that.
just
real
eat some
fat.
more of that the cookie butter, man. Put some more
It's
weight on
really
you.
good.
Yeah, you guys can come catch alligators, and trust me, it takes it off you.
Dude,
I bet it
totally
does.
want. Dude, I'm on a diet and I'm working out and stuff at night, and I need other things to do other than jogging
Frank,
down my street.
please don't take them with you
at night when it's
Don't
like dark,
take them with you, man.
and my belly's all shaking the whole way down. Dude,
Jesus.
it's like it's a thing, and
When you
I'd
go
rather
from-
catch gators.
When you go from 0 to 1,000% and then drop it back off, and then 2 minutes later you're back to 1,000% again. Trust me.
Yeah, them
it-
calories will
oh,
just
it comes
burn right off.
Yep.
Yeah.
It comes off. You
I'm
pretty
ready. I'm ready.
You probably shouldn't do that.
I want to go get gators.
How
man.
often do you get phone calls to get gators? Like, is this an everyday thing?
quick. I work between 12 and 1,500 complaints a year.
Damn.
You had 5
God.
calls today. You were saying?
Yeah, at least. Yeah,
So you caught 5 gators today.
it was a good day.
Damn.
So do you have like an assistant, or you take these calls yourself, and you're
No,
just
I-
like, hey, I'm available, or
It's just me.
Yep.
wow?
Run
Do people
solo.
just write you a check?
No,
Like,
people don't pay for it. That's the alligator's supposed to pay for his own management. But alligators are worth nothing, so it's just kind of something to do.
The state doesn't give you anything for it?
Not a dime.
TPD, nothing, huh?
Nope.
What?
So what if you weren't around to handle these calls? What would happen?
They'd find somebody that was gullible enough to pull it off for a little while, I'm sure.
Yeah.
They'd go, wait a second, I'm doing this for nothing? Wait, what? No, I can't do this. Is crazy.
I mean, even when your uncle was doing it, right? Like was kind of, it's the same deal. It's like you go out. I mean, if they, it's anything is the cost of the gator, the processing.
Right.
You know, I mean, that's it. I mean, that's all there is to it.
You're having the warm, fuzzy feeling, or there's a gator that's not a problem and you relocate him. You're doing that out of the kindness of your heart. You know, you're not getting anything out of it.
It's really commendable.
And when it comes to and you're also on top of it, your passion is so great within the American alligator, right? That you've got books, you're doing studies, you've got so many things that you're doing around that behind a job that doesn't really pay except for the processing of the gator.
That's the way you have to make it work. Yeah, and that too, you have to, if you take a gator and you do have to harvest one, you have to go somewhere and pay someone to process it for you.
Yeah.
So you really, if you don't have other things going on to make it work, then you're just being silly.
In the state of Florida, like the Fish and Wildlife, they don't have a person to call to handle these things.
That's what we are.
You are, but Fish and Wildlife, do they get a salary, right? Other people.
Yeah, biologists and law enforcement and stuff do.
Yeah.
Now, would Fish and Wildlife step in to come get these gators if you weren't around?
They don't really have anybody to do that. They'd have somebody from a different county probably come do it.
Well, what the hell are they doing?
They should be able to outsource. Like, there should be a funnel.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm blown away right now.
Yeah.
Like, I had no idea, like, you are not getting paid for this stuff.
There's got to be some kind of a grant you could apply for, right? Something.
No, not really. It's just the way it works.
But the passion in itself will eventually make that happen. You know what I'm saying?
You know,
like, within doing that, with everything that you're doing with the books, and I mean, that book's really good. And it's gotten a lot of pop online, right? How you guys?
It's doing pretty good. I mean, so that's truly the blessing behind everything with Chicago, right? Right.
Yeah.
Excuse me. If that didn't happen the way it happened, I mean, that added a whole extra level to what I do, where I have this publicity that I didn't have before.
It's like some street cred, right?
And I wasn't ever looking to be famous. I never wanted that. You know what I mean? But that little bit of fame or that notoriety for what I do has allowed me to give that much more attention to the animals and be able to at the same time survive and pay my bills.
Yeah.
100%.
So it's beautiful.
Well, that's why we love you, man, because you turn something like that into something awesome.
Thank God they called you.
It's so great to see people do that because it goes the other way so much.
Yeah.
You know?
It does. And if you don't realize that it's more than you, and you go there and go like, yeah, man, my head's humongous because I'm the man.
Yeah.
Right.
Not the way it's supposed to be. It's not the way it's supposed to be.
Speaking of the man, Chance, I saw you posted a few hours ago that you went to the St. Augustine Alligator Farm.
Indeed.
Hung out with him.
Oh, yeah.
How's he doing?
He's doing pretty good. Yeah, he's doing really good. They moved him. He was on display for a long time out in the front of the place when you first walked in. They had Chicago music playing and Chicago pizza boxes.
That's great.
He was on display for almost a year. Yeah. And finally they moved him to a back pen with some other crocodiles and alligators. And, man, he runs that place with an iron fist.
Does he really?
Really?
Yeah, he walks around and goes, you don't know who I am, do you?
He's had a hard life.
Like, you don't want none.
Yeah.
I grew up in Chicago.
Grew up in Chi-Town, baby.
Is he putting on weight, growing?
The last time I was there, I was holding him to get some pictures and stuff. I couldn't hold the Joker up for more than about 10 minutes, man. He's gained about a foot, and he was like a fat little kid, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He'd been in a box, never been really taken care of, or been out and moved around, and now he's built himself into that body. You know, he's like a bodybuilder or something.
Yeah, tank.
Yeah, he's a serious.
Awesome.
That's cool. Now,
alligator.
How often do you go up there?
I try to get up there at least once a month and see them because the coloring book that I released, I'm in partnership with them on that, and I'm trying to work on some other things with them right now. And they've been great friends to me. I've always been a huge fan of the Gator Farm, but I re-met them again and became even closer with them in Argentina a couple of years ago. We all go down to the Crocodile Specialist Group meeting in Santa Fe, Argentina, and I'm meeting all these people that live 30 minutes away from me, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got to go 5,000 miles to meet them, though. So it's but
that's wild.
We've been great friends ever since, and then after I caught that gator, John Brugan, the guy who runs the farm, called me. Said, hey, if that thing needs a home, we'll take it. We'll take it for you. Even though we have thousands of gators, we'll take it.
Yeah, that's so cool, man.
It was perfect. It was perfect.
Yeah.
Good people.
My buddy Mark Roberts up in Louisville, Kentucky, he was doing an event up in Chicago that weekend when you were up there and caught it. And I was just talking to him on the phone the other day, and I was kind of mentioning you because he does a lot of things up that way that maybe we can connect with at some point. And he's like, man, I was up there that weekend. That's freaking awesome. Are you serious? He's on your show. So it's so cool, man. What you do and what you continue to do. It's like the continuing learning. Like on the last thing you were telling us about the Gator calls, and we're going to get you on those.
All right.
This time.
Fair enough.
And
yes,
some of the data you guys were accumulating for a lot of different future things, and I think that will lead us to some other first audio related podcast episodes that we're going to release under the Adjust the Mic thing together. We're still kind of in trying to figure a lot of this stuff out.
A little bit of planning mode,
but
yep.
I see a video aspect of this as time goes, and then as far as even you out and about, getting a video aspect at some point. You know what I mean?
Sure.
There's got to be some way to help monetize.
Is the dog breathing?
And that dog's part of the ex-wife situation. But that dog likes me more.
But is it? I don't see the
Peanut's fine.
Rising.
He's fine. He just moved.
Just sleeping. Peanut's good, man.
Yeah, I saw.
Peanut's been more
Did you?
spry.
Yeah, I saw a breath.
Yeah, Peanut's been more spry. He like bounces around a little
Oh
more.
yeah,
he likes me.
Real shallow, deep,
Yeah.
old.
Oh,
Yeah.
Peanut's fine.
That's bait.
No,
Poor
Gator
little
bait.
guy.
say that.
I would never do that.
Poor Peanut.
Yeah.
He does look like a white squirrel, though.
Yeah,
He does, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
So we had quite a loss last week, huh, Colleen?
Yes.
Yeah.
So we didn't know last week when we were doing the podcast.
Oh, that would have been the week before.
Oh yeah, the week before.
Yeah.
I can't believe it's been 2 weeks already.
I know.
So
been fiending for this.
we had just talked about Josh Whitaker, and I'm not going to pretend like we were great friends or anything, but we were friends in the sense of he was a friend of the Playalinda family. He was friends with everybody that I worked with, close with. He was a musician, a local musician in Titusville. That if anybody played music in Titusville or went and listened to music in Titusville, you heard him, you knew who he was, and he made you feel like you were his friend. Like, no joke. Like, and I hadn't seen him in so long, and he had come in to Hardware, and we were talking about, he said he had to get a real job, and he was definitely, I could tell he was not happy about that because he can't play live music because of all this COVID stuff, and he seemed really down and depressed about it. And I asked him, I was like, hey, do you care if we play your music on Adjust the Mic? We really try to get as many local artists as possible. And he's like, yeah, man, please. Yeah, play it. And I was talking to him about trying to add it to our list of music that we play at Hardware and Bricks, and that we were trying to get him money. And he's like, look, I don't want any money. I just want people to hear my music. Like, whatever it takes to get my music out there, play it everywhere. Don't worry about giving me money. And talked about even playing here. And then I tell Scott about it. Scott listens to it, loves it. We talk about it briefly on the show.
I downloaded
Charlie
his
downloaded
album
it.
It's amazing.
on the podcast.
And
I downloaded it and was listening to it.
And
it's amazing.
And then I get home.
Really
Such
good.
a talent.
Not even 20
I'm
minutes
sitting here
later.
actually throwing his song into the break to do, and I'm sitting there hitting save when she texts the car, calls me and tells me.
Yeah, like I had to tell. Well, I get a text from Keegan at work, and Keegan and Josh are very close, and he's like, hey, I'm sorry if my clothes tonight isn't that good. I just want to let you know a friend of mine passed away today, and I'm just not handling it well. And I was like, no, don't worry about it. I'm working tomorrow. I'll cover you, whatever you need. Just lock the doors. And then he texted me that it was Josh, and I still like am so shocked and shook about it. And I was like, I called him because I know how close they were, and I was like, dude, are you okay? How's Marcus? Because Marcus used to work with me, and him and Marcus are I don't know if it gets any tighter than those two. And I just couldn't believe we were just talking about it. And I called Scott because I'm like,
really, it was really eerie.
It's just insane. And, Scott's like, well, I'm still going to put the episode out as it is because, we didn't know at the time, and then once it got put out on social media, you were able to put something in the description,
Exactly.
But the main thing from all this is you guys, please download his music and listen to it because it's really good.
It's really good.
And all he wanted was for people to hear his music. That's it. And he just wanted to play with people. And
I was
this
super
year
excited to
took
get
that.
him in on the show and
Oh, I
do some
know.
stuff live here and kind of play with it.
Well, listen, you put his music into us, so
Yep.
You did what he wanted.
Yeah.
Because I downloaded it and listened to it, and it's
It's remarkably
good blues
good
music, man. It's really good. I'll send you the link to it.
Say, where do you find it at?
It's on iTunes.
iTunes, Apple Music, it's
Spotify.
everywhere.
Under his name or?
Yep. Just Josh Whitaker.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. So rest in power, Josh Whitaker.
He was young too. Did we ever find out what happened?
Yeah, but I mean, what happened doesn't really matter. He's not here anymore, and that's
fair enough.
It's sad.
Yeah. It's a true loss.
It really is, and
It's tough, man.
I really hope people listen to him.
Very young, too young.
Are we gonna play him on the break?
Sure.
100%.
All right, let's do that.
Let's take a break.
Yep.
Let's do it.
All right.
Everything you do can be monetized, man.
Yeah, I guess so.
We need to set you up in OnlyFans.
What is that? Please tell me.
Yeah.
I've heard it like now on TV like twice, and I'm afraid to even look at what it is.
It's like the people that'll follow you, but if you set up an OnlyFans, you can like lift your shirt and show your nipple. Like they'll pay.
And you charge a monthly subscription, and people.
Is that
can look at
right?
Yeah. So it's for the
I don't know if your nipple's in demand.
Some
but-
of the ladies.
So he's sitting in a bathtub with little floating plastic gators, and he's
Oh,
like
yeah.
singing.
Now
and
we're
dancing.
talking.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
reading his book.
This just went a
Oh,
weird.
Reading his
man.
book.
That's how you're going to read the book. That's exactly how
So
it's
you-
gonna
you
happen.
set
The
up a
Shelties jumping around through the
Yeah.
through the bathtub with
Yes.
Hello, ladies, and Scott.
I can imagine my whole beard full of
Hello,
Sheltie hair.
governors.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys want to lighten this up a little bit? Today I just stumbled upon the Rolling Stone, which I'm not a fan of that magazine, put out the top 500 albums of all time.
100.
500.
Okay.
500 albums ever made.
Every genre.
They only did.
No,
They
well,
only do this
no.
to piss you off.
No, because there's nothing. I don't even want to talk about it.
So, all right. So, just so we're clear, this is pop
This
and
is
rock.
Every album ever made ranked 500 to 1.
Without which genres are they ignoring?
Maybe
Metal.
classical.
No, but it's always metal. Yeah, always metal.
They got country in there,
Oh yeah.
gospel,
Yes.
gangsta
Yes.
rap,
Oh yeah.
but no metal.
The Chronic is top 100. Snoop Doggy said, which I agree.
Yeah, it's a
Like
good
for
album.
the Chronic changing American music, like what? Anyways, I get real jaded by these things.
I'm already mad. There's
Can
metal's not on
anybody
there.
name one album out of the top 10?
The White Album, Beatles.
No.
No.
What?
I named the number one when I came over here. Oh, I knew that one would be in the top 10, and that's obviously Nevermind. Because if Nirvana's Nevermind isn't on there,
It is. It's number
that
6.
but the fact that it's number
okay.
6 is like blows
the
my mind.
Beatles, Abbey Road.
Okay. Where is it at though?
It's 5.
Can
What
you believe
about
that?
which one had Stairway to Heaven? Led Zeppelin.
No Led Zeppelin top 10.
What?
Right?
I don't even want to, listen to me. Listen to me. I'm
mad with you.
I'm so fucking mad right now.
Charlie told me that the Foo Fighters don't even have one in the 500.
No Foo Fighters.
That's
no
bullshit.
No Tool.
No Tool?
No nothing.
Ozzy Osbourne, at least. Come on.
Yes.
Okay.
No 3 Sabbath albums.
But no Ozzy with his solo stuff.
No, which should have been Blizzard of Oz, but no.
Agree.
Guns
N' Roses?
Yes, Appetites, but somewhere in like 300.
Okay,
Like,
let's establish a baseline here. What's number 4?
number 4 is Stevie Wonder, Songs in the Key of Life.
I disagree with that.
Front to back, it's pretty amazing.
But it's not okay.
I
don't
know.
know if it's number 4.
Listen,
No.
this is the problem when I have 1 through 10. Okay, tell me where Pink Floyd, The Wall is.
That's got to be at least. That's got to be in the top 10, but that's got to be 3 or 2.
I'd say 13.
It's like 48.
Get the actual
that
fuck
was it
out
for
of
me.
here.
That was it
no.
for me. When I
That
saw
doesn't.
Pink-
I'm angry.
Yeah.
Let's make this light. Now
Number-
let's make everybody mad. Is what we're doing.
That's what they do. That's why they make these lists like that. They really do.
They're trolling everybody.
Exactly.
Did they explain why they make it the way they make it? Though?
Because they're terrible people. Number 10. Number 10 is Lauryn Hill, The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. 5 albums.
How is that number 10? I don't understand.
Ever.
How is that better than Pink Floyd by 30 albums?
That's bigger than Thriller.
Thriller's not in the top 10.
Oh my God.
It's not.
Number 9, Bob Dylan, Blood on the Tracks. You can't argue it. And number 8 and 7, you really can't argue either.
All right.
8 is Prince and the Revolution, Purple Rain.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's
Okay.
got to be a top 10.
Right?
Yes.
That's easy.
Yeah,
Okay.
Number
it does.
7, which I thought should be higher, maybe 3 for me, would be Fleetwood Mac Rumors.
For sure.
Okay.
Should have been closer to number
Okay.
1.
Okay?
Yeah, that's
Given
pretty
that.
awesome.
Yep.
6, Nirvana, Nevermind.
All right.
That's too high for me.
Whatever.
I think it's too high.
It's a
Agreed.
great album, but
It's a great album,
too high.
but it's
Way
because he
too high.
died too early, and
Yeah.
it's more of an emotional thing.
5 is
now.
the Beatles' Abbey Road, which I'm taking the White Album.
Okay.
But Abbey Road's a
I'd
great
say
album.
White Album too.
Stevie Wonder, Songs in the Key of Life is 4. Okay.
Steve Wonder's pretty badass. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
4
Like
seems
worldwide.
high
Okay,
for
this
that.
one, I don't care what you guys say. This is bullshit.
We're number 3 now.
Number 3, Joni Mitchell, Blue.
Yeah, no way.
No.
Joni Mitchell, like as far as a woman singer in her day, was. I mean, not many people. Top
Number
her, right?
3,
I'm
if
not,
we're
I'm,
talking-
I'm just.
Of all time, though, I can't name one song off that album, and I am a huge music fan.
Number 2,
Okay.
The Beach Boys, Pet Sounds.
I have no words.
It should be top 10 for what it did for music. Elvis isn't on. It's crazy.
I disagree.
Number 1
This is the greatest album of all time, according
There's some
to.
kind of
They're
Dolly
saying,
Parton thing.
but the reason they're saying is that the Beach Boys it was an inspiration for what the Beatles are now.
Well, that's not true. Number one.
That's what it says.
Wait,
in here.
the Beach Boys were an inspiration for the Beatles? Is that what you just said?
Yeah.
Inspiration for the Beatles' masterpiece.
Number one is Slayer Rain and Blood.
Absolutely.
No, I'm just kidding.
Good choice.
Just kidding.
What?
It's Marvin Gaye, What's Going On?
No.
No?
Not the number one album
Ever.
of all time. No.
It's so frustrating, man.
What would you say the number one?
Well,
is
it depends. I mean, it's
The
so
number
relative
one,
to everybody's, because we all just have different.
Let's hear everybody's number one. I'd like to hear everybody's number one.
Of all time.
Yeah, all time.
I mean, honestly, like I feel
Let's do
like
it.
the fact that the Beatles aren't number one when so many bands that I like reference that the Beatles influenced their music, it's just weird to me. But I mean, I guess they got number 5.
Kanye West, number 17.
No.
Which one? Who cares?
My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
That's the album that got on there, not even
No.
the first
No.
one.
All right, Frank, let's start with you. What, in your opinion,
Yeah.
is the number one album of all time?
It would be something by the Beatles, probably the White Album. Honestly,
A Beatles album, I
It'd be
feel
a-
like,
it'd be a
is
Beatles
probably one of
My-
the albums that should be
My number one is Abbey
in
Road.
that conversation.
Abbey Road, number one of all time.
Front to back. you
Kendrick
li-
Lamar, number
you-
19.
You listen. I don't know who that is.
I gotta
You
see
listen
this
to the Beatles Abbey Road one night, front to back.
it's great.
It come together something. I Want You, She's So Heavy. Here Comes the Sun.
That's a good album.
It's
That's a
just
good album.
it's unbelievable.
The Notorious B.I.G. Ready to Die is 22,
Is it higher than Wu-Tang Clan?
and it shouldn't be.
No.
And it is.
You said Kendrick Lamar was what number?
19.
I don't know.
And
If
And it's from
Floyd
2015 is what came out. How can it be all time
Is-
already 15?
Is
No.
that a basketball player? I don't know who
Kendrick
that is.
Lamar
Yeah.
is a rapper,
That's
and he's a
awesome.
very good one.
But no,
You know what I mean? He's very,
He's
good.
Not
He
a
is
Don't do
basketball
that.
player.
Don't do that.
Huh?
Don't do that.
not better than
He's
than
not
Pink Floyd.
like he raps about political, like he goes deep,
Okay.
kind of like Eminem.
Okay.
goes
Well
deep in
then,
some stuff,
where's
and
Public Enemy? Fear of a Black Planet?
it's here.
Is it ahead of that?
Hold on, yeah, I think so.
Okay. I don't even know who that is.
Public Enemy is 15.
Okay.
It Takes a Nation or Fear
Yep,
of a Black?
It Takes a Nation.
Where? I'm really interested to find out where Appetite's at. Guns N' Roses, Appetite for Destruction.
Colleen, what's your answer for number one of all time?
Wu Tang is 27.
Yeah.
I don't. For me, it's always going to be like if I'm talking about an album. Nevermind is always going to be
The
my number
Beatles'
one.
White Album's 29.
Always.
Really?
Yes.
29.
White Album. Where's Pink Floyd? The Wall.
Jimi Hendrix, a 30.
Jesus. Where's Bob Marley? Legend.
I mean, like
It's so
David Bowie is in the
Beyonce
80s.
Lemonade
like,
from 2016 is 32.
I have never even heard
of it.
one song on
No,
that.
I didn't even know she made that.
I've lost.
Listen.
This is an illegitimate list. This is not
This
canon.
is just a list to troll you people and make you talk about it, which is what we're doing.
Assholes.
Dr. Dre The Chronic 37 after Beyonce from 2016.
Jesus.
Are you fucking kidding
It's
me?
so stupid.
So was this like a conglomerate of people that made this list?
Probably. It's Rolling Stone. They're
It's
terrible.
what's funny is reading the comments that people write about this list. Like
A
they're
Tribe
going
Called Quest,
off.
The Low End Theory is 43.
That's a good album.
Nauseomatic is 44. That should be top 20.
Everything but is there anything but rap on that?
They only gave the rap guy stuff after 20.
Okay, where's License to Ill?
Yeah, for real.
Bob Marley and the Wailers Legend is 48.
Wow.
Like Bob
What?
Marley should be a top 10ish.
Top 20.
Yeah, Bob
Top 20,
Marley.
like-
that for sure.
Who's the highest ranked country artist on that list?
This better be Garth Brooks.
It's yeah.
Outcast 49.
Outcast is that is a good album.
Shania Twain. Didn't she have a banger of an album that blew up the
couple of them?
Shania Twain she was gorgeous.
Was.
Still is. What are you talking about?
I know she
was.
still is, but man,
Is there any Johnny Cash on there?
There better be.
Gosh, Folsom Blues.
like that should be in the top 10 too.
It should
or
be.
up there.
It should be top 10. Honestly.
What about like even like Metallica's Black Album? That's got to be.
I
top
can't even
50,
find
right?
that.
James Brown 54, Pink Moon, Dark Side of the Moon 55.
That makes me so
Dark
angry.
Side of the Moon's 55, and The Wall's not even. You haven't found it. Yet.
Zeppelin
There's
is
no
58.
no Johnny Cash on there anywhere?
Van Morrison 60. Eric B. and Rakim.
The way that they
There's
have this,
Appetite
it's so
right
hard
there.
to even
Guns
look
N'
through
Roses
it.
62.
Appetite 62.
62.
No Johnny Cash.
and still no country yet.
There's been like 5 JCs on here already.
I know.
And it's like I've never heard any of them.
That doesn't make any sense.
All right, let's go to the hundreds.
So angry right now. Thanks, Charlie.
Yeah, this is bad.
This is every time they make a list, though. It's like
Eminem's up. Like some of his albums were pretty revolutionary. If we're gonna give guys like Kendrick Lamar and Beyonce from 2015,
where is any country?
Eminem at 145.
So are we in the hundreds?
So the
and we
White
still
Album
haven't
is
hit country yet?
29.
Okay, that's a good one. Go back down. That right there. That
Jeff Buckley
thank
Grace.
you. That's a fantastic album. Jeff Buckley Grace.
If we're being honest, they've already won because we're officially talking about
exactly.
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
This
Got us.
Black Sabbath, Paranoid, 139.
That's somebody should be punching the face for
Adele.
that.
Okay, Adele should be on there.
U2, the Joshua Tree.
Where's Garth
135.
Brooks' "Rope in the Wind"? It took over the world. Like
Pink
that
Floyd
album.
The Wall, 129.
No.
Just we're done talking.
Yeah.
What do we got going on this? How's everybody doing? I don't even want to talk about this anymore.
Got to launch this weekend.
What day?
Everybody will be asleep. It's 12:14 a.m. Saturday morning, so Friday night and a Saturday morning.
Oh yeah, I'll be out.
That's NROL 44. It's classified DoD payload.
Where's that launching from? Which pad?
That's launching from. So it's going on in Atlas 5, so it's pad 41.
Okay, Air Force side. Gotcha.
Yeah, it's not Cape Side.
How classified is it, Chris?
Well, I can tell you what the name of the mission is, and what time it's launching, but that's
wink, wink. Talk after the podcast.
I don't even know. Honestly, it's compartmentalized stuff. They don't. That doesn't make it anywhere near our level.
Yeah. What's the name of the mission?
NROL 44.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Right.
There's aliens. There's aliens in it.
I was looking for some fancy nickname.
It's for the National Reconnaissance Office, so it's some spy telescope going somewhere.
It's Post-it notes going to aliens on another planet.
They're sending the Rona out into the moon.
Yeah, right. No, this is Scott was talking earlier. This is my busy season. It's going to be one right after the other until the middle of December, and it's just going to be nuts.
Wow. Hey, not only
so you're going to be missing some shows and whatnot too.
I'm going to have to. Yeah,
You'll
I'm going
be
to California
California
for about 15 days toward the from the end of October through about the middle of November. So I'll miss the election.
Can you talk to your boss and just have him work around our schedule?
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll make that.
You're going to be in California for the election.
We're getting that kind of clout, right? We're getting there.
I may have to.
I'm a little worried about that.
I wanted to early vote, but early voting is for like 1 week here in Florida, and I may be gone for that. So I may have to do the mail-in ballot thing and not have my vote count at all, probably.
Yeah, it's a tricky situation.
It's a scary situation.
I don't know anything about it, but people tell me it's tricky.
Yeah, but we gotta, and then right after that California launch, we come back, and then like 3 days later, we're at Crew 1, the first crewed launch to the ISS.
Really?
SpaceX.
That is going to be awesome.
So I got a question for you. How many companies are out there launching rockets now? So there's SpaceX, there's Blue Origin is going to start.
Yeah.
There's United Space Alliance.
Yeah,
United Launch Alliance.
United Launch Alliance has been launching out there for years.
Right.
You got SpaceX, which is launching like it seems like every other damn day now, which is amazing.
It is
for that kind of throughput. They almost had 2 in one day if the weather didn't get it.
Wow.
Yeah.
They ended up just getting 1 off that day, and then you've got Blue Origin, which just they're putting the finishing touches on all of their infrastructure out there. I mean, Jeff Bezos is throwing billions to get these 2 rockets. He's got the New Glenn and the Shepard. Yeah,
that pad's amazing.
It's massive, isn't it? I just drove out there a couple days ago. That's where your Amazon Prime money's going. It's that big old launch pad out there.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's those 3 guys, and then Northrop Grumman had a rocket program that they just scrapped like a couple of weeks ago. That they were building like a mobile crawler for it and everything, and they lost 1 really big bid with the DoD. Like, yeah, forget it. We're just going to cancel this whole program.
Wow.
So you got half a launch pad out there that was being built that's just going to be mothballed now.
Gone.
Just sitting out there.
Such a monster
new paperweight.
Monster company. That's a drop in the bucket of them.
I know.
And around here, like if you go down US 1 down by Bricks Project and everything, that used to be, all that property's for sale. And people are buying it. Like it's getting scooped up quick because there's all kinds of technology companies all moving to this area.
It's great for
and I mean that's why you see the housing market. I mean with interest rates so low, the housing market. I mean, there's people putting in bids on the first day of a house going out. They're just like there'll be multiple offers and viewings the first day. I mean, it's wild because there's not a lot of people are moving to this area. A lot of people are moving out of big areas. People are
that's
spreading
the
out
thing.
from Orlando. People are going to be spreading out from Miami. People are spreading out from Jacksonville.
People are leaving big cities. My brother just had just put his house up on the market up in outside of Cleveland. And it was on the market for 4 hours.
Yep.
And they had 12 people trying to outbid each other for it.
My aunt
because
the same thing.
Everybody wants to get out of the big cities.
Yeah,
I don't know why.
Lawlessness, you know.
Who knows?
Think about how high rent was to live in a downtown area.
Oh, it's going to cripple it. Like New York City, man.
Real estate going forward, like big real estate.
Yeah.
Man.
My aunt
They're
up
getting
in
a bailout.
the northern New Jersey area listed their $1.5 million house, and they're like 45 minutes outside of New York City, right? So they're kind of on the outskirts. And
okay,
it was on the market for a day, and they already had
crazy, man.
competing bids, and ended up getting more than what they had asked for, and then with other competing bids sitting kind of in the coffer in case that one fell through, just like that.
Yep.
Wow.
Gone.
That's crazy.
It's so wild. Hey, I want to hear. I know everybody's got to go here pretty soon, but
school night.
I want to hear some Gator calls.
Hey, Stella Rose, you want to hear what a gator sounds like? Yeah. Come here, baby girl. Come here and sit with me. So
Just don't eat any of that
What?
cookie butter.
Yeah,
I didn't call you.
It'll attack you.
I didn't call you over here, my
Come
son.
here, sit over here,
What's
baby.
up, buddy?
So Frank, you remember Frank is the alligator catcher, right? He knows how to make calls that alligators sound. You want to hear one?
Yeah.
Oh, are you guys ready for this?
Ready for an alligator
Uncle Gary really wanted this, so.
I don't think they stretch that far.
Oh, cracking me up.
Here. Sit right here.
You got serious in here.
It
Yeah, I know, right?
totally
The kids are
does.
taking over.
The kids have
Just got
taken
serious.
over, and the dog is still just laying there.
I'm nervous.
All right, Silas, come over here. All the kids are coming over. So boom.
Hi, Silas. How you doing? I'm scared. No. I'm gonna get you when you are sleeping. I'm gonna get you when you are sleeping in the midnight.
I hope they're not talking to you.
Wow, yeah, that was crazy.
So which one of them slammed the door in your face?
I didn't. Somebody opened the door. I see all
Silas,
beady
come here.
eyes look out. Then they slammed it and ran.
I'm
I was like,
scared.
did I get the right address?
Oh
Like,
my
where
God.
Where am I at right now?
All right, guys, you ready? Mr. Frank's going to do some alligator calls.
Yes, but I'm scared. No, you're not.
Okay, you ready for this?
Yeah.
Hey, alligator, come here. Come over here and talk to me, alligator. Come
Dog.
Come here.
The dog's coming.
Okay, we'll get in a serious. We'll get in a serious mode. It works
on
on
bait.
little white fuzzy dogs. What do you know? Okay.
That's so crazy.
Now, which one is that?
That's so awesome.
That's the American alligator. That's be a juvenile.
Huh?
Yeah,
Wow.
the adults are kind of more like
I was
a.
scared. Alligators come to the
real
house.
deep.
So that's not a very
Wow.
intimidating sound. That almost sounds like I wouldn't be scared if I heard that in the woods, but now I will be.
They'd be like, "Yay! Look,
Yeah. Listen to that noise.
somebody's playing Star Wars."
Yeah.
Anytime we're all hanging out in nearby water, you'll hear stuff like that. And
Yeah,
Gators
actually,
calling. I mean, it sounds
when I think about it, yeah.
spot on.
Well, unfortunately, people will hear me do that sometimes, and next thing you know, they're calling you the next week. Yep, there's an alligator in my flower bed. Sorry, they're not invisible. You know, and you'll go there. You're like, you guys, you have pig frogs. You don't have alligators. Well, you're right. It sounds like a mix between a frog and a pig. 100%. That's called a pig frog. You're making this up? Like, nope, not making it up. It's a pig frog.
Well, they're
not invisible. I promise.
They get squealing frogs too, right?
Yes, indeed. Yeah, but everybody, I think it's been one of those things forever in Florida where the original settlers, everybody would make fun of them. Like, hey, you hear all those things? Those are all alligators talking to you right now.
Yeah.
And they're 100% they're frogs. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Oh, I know all the frog sounds out here.
Yeah.
I get hundreds of them out here.
The wrong person would think you had 100 alligators in your
I
backyard.
sling them
Yeah. Yeah.
as far as I can.
I literally go on a call like that a week where it's people that hear frogs and think they're alligators.
I'm going to call you down.
Speaking of weird calls, I had a call this week where a guy go to this guy's house. It's in a rough part of town in Cocoa, and go to his house, and he said, "Yeah, they're back here in my backyard. Can you follow me to the backyard, son? He's back here in the backyard." I said, "Okay,
Oh, man.
let's go see. How big is he? He must be at least 8 feet." I said, "Okay, let's go look at him." And we get back there. There's no water in the backyard. I said, "Where's he hanging out at?" you come over here to the side and you see my water heater. He lives inside of my water heater. And I said, you have an 8-foot alligator living inside of a 4-foot water heater? What? I'm confused.
Yeah.
Oh, what a waste of your time, dude.
Yeah,
that sucks.
Yeah, buddy. I think I probably can't help you. I probably can't help you.
What did he say? Like,
he was. I don't think he was all there. I had to take the benefit of the doubt. I got to go to the phone. I got to go to the call and look at it. But I get weird calls like that. I had one in Titusville where a lady told me there was an alligator sitting beside of her mailbox.
These are the ones you got to get on video, my man.
Yep.
We got to get these. Like, that's gold.
The thing that
there's
sucks,
a gator
though.
beside my mailbox. It's there right now. I said, it's there right now. Yeah, it's there right now. I said, so what's it doing? Well, I don't know. It's just stapled up there. I said, what do you mean it's stapled up there? There was a gator stapled onto a poster board beside of her mailbox, a picture of an alligator that she calls the state about.
Oh, my word.
Oh, my God.
Like, ma'am, I don't have enough medicine to help what your problem is.
And you're doing this out of the kindness of your heart and wasting your time on these stupid
gasoline.
Dude, you should be charging them a dummy tax. Like, I had to come out here for nothing. You owe me $20.
Oh, Frank, you better hope I don't get a hold of that number, buddy. I'm gonna be calling you to the house.
I got a frog gator problem. They're gator frogs.
It happens.
Out back here, man. They bite.
Man, that sucks.
Yeah, I've got some. Believe me, I've got some doozies.
Good Lord.
Where I live now, it was my grandma's house before she passed, and we have a big cement wall, but there's a retention pond, and the gator had crawled and walked all the way and climbed like the chain linked fences, I guess, that are between all the neighbors. Like, we don't have the bricks that go between us.
Yeah.
And it ended up in her backyard, and she had to call somebody.
Well,
I always wonder if it was your uncle.
It probably was. We're the only people that do it, but we always call those irritation areas.
Yeah.
Instead of irrigation areas.
Yeah, irritation areas.
Because believe me, in my line of work, that is 100% an irritation area.
It's so weird because, like, I never doubt the fact that could happen again, you know, but.
So, I mean, I catch them underneath in St. John Street up there in Titusville.
Yes.
It's fun underneath the road down there. You know what I mean? I joke around about stuff like that, but sometimes you got to go under the road into a pipe and go crawl him out.
Ugh.
You're having a good time. The stuff you see down there is exciting.
I can only
Let me tell you
imagine.
what. Man.
I'll be calling them.
You can't unsee that stuff.
I bet.
My God.
Chris, let's hear your gator call.
Yeah, I don't have
Charlie.
Hold
There we go.
The dog didn't even move, Charlie.
It might work.
Do it again so we can hear it, and then we're going to mimic it.
Oh, I got that.
That's actually not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad.
Colleen, go.
What the heck is that?
I was just trying to call the dog.
It's like a rabbit giving birth or something.
I got nothing.
What's going on, man? What's on tap for the weekend, guys?
Oh my gosh, you guys, we tapped a new beer.
What is it?
It's a margarita chipotle beer.
Excuse
me? So we're putting a rim of it. Yes, it's our margarita beer, but he smoked it with like chipotle peppers. What? And it actually, when I tasted it, it reminds me of like, for real, like you're eating Mexican food, but it's almost like a little bit sour, and we're rimming it with this sugar spiced rim. And we got caramel macchiato back on with the caramel rim.
All right, that's a good one.
Dude, I want to get the
Key
margarita
lime
beer.
is back on.
And I want those new shirts too.
We have the new shirts.
Does it taste like tequila at all?
No, it doesn't even taste like a beer. It's passion fruit is actually the flavor.
Okay, as long as no
so it's a
tequila
passion fruit
after.
chipotle margarita beer.
Wow.
It is.
I want one of them.
What are you doing, Ron?
It's very. When he first had me taste it, he didn't have enough passion fruit in it, and it was very like. I felt like I was drinking the smoke of like when Brent cooks or smokes meat for the tacos like that before, and then he added more passion fruit, and I was like, oh my God, people are gonna lose their minds about this because it's just so good. It tastes like it'd go good with Mexican food.
And you'll be up there what days?
I'm up there every day this week.
Saturday
Thursday,
and
Friday,
Sunday?
Saturday, Sunday.
What time on Saturday?
5 to close.
All right, I'll stop by.
Same with Friday. I got to work some extra shifts this week because people need time off.
Sounds good.
I don't have Stella this weekend. So
What do you got going on, Chris? Anything?
Just the launch on Saturday morning and then nothing really.
Nice.
A nice relaxing weekend. What do you got going on?
We got a birthday party at that jump place in Vieira. And then
that one is fun.
I'm gonna go see Empire Strikes Back with my dad. Is in theaters at Epic, so
Awesome.
we're gonna go check that out. And then that's about it, man. Scott?
I'm gonna be hanging out. I have no plans. If we want to even get an extra show in this weekend, we can.
Okay.
I might even meet you guys for Star Wars. I'm not sure what's going on yet.
You got to reserve your seat online.
That actually, we talked about doing one Saturday morning. That's going to be real tough for me to hit.
Yeah, because you're working.
We do have a couple voicemails.
Oh, I want to know what Frank's doing this weekend.
Yeah, Frank.
Catching gators.
We already knew. I already knew.
Out manhood and all y'all.
Yeah, just being a man.
Yeah. We're picking my toenails and catching gators.
I got some things going on Sunday, but tomorrow I actually was at a spot today where these guys, I watched them catch 20 redfish in an hour.
Whoa!
I'm thinking I might go fishing tomorrow.
Yeah, do that.
And maybe do it all weekend.
Good
That's
for
something
you,
I want to do this
man.
weekend. I was just going to go out to the beach and maybe fish a little bit.
Well, I kind of know a spot. If you want to go fishing Saturday, I'm pretty sure I'm going to go fishing Saturday.
Nice, man.
Yeah, it's,
When we're not on the air, you got to tell me the spot so I can tell my husband.
It's unbelievable.
I think I'm going to go fishing this weekend.
They were all slot-sized redfish, too.
Dude,
It was crazy.
Hell yes. And I can get 2 unbadged personnel on base to do fishing out there on the beach.
Man.
Dude,
Nice.
That's
Gotta
good.
take
fishing.
advantage of this.
Wait, can you do that with any badge?
I got.
You have a badge, don't you?
Well, yeah, I got a badge for Air Force
You got a
and NASA.
permanent badge?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can get 2 people on with that.
I have all the rods. I have all the rods.
That's what she said.
I have all the rods and tackles
Bet
for
you do.
fishing off the beach for sure.
All right, so good surf
Yeah,
rods.
like all of it. Yeah, good stuff.
The thing that works the best bait-wise out there, you got to get the little fiddler crabs that wash in.
Yep.
Those things hit within minutes every single time
yeah.
off there.
Heck yeah, man.
Really?
Out there by Camera Road A on Cape Side by the the lighthouse.
I know it will.
I mean, we
Out
have
there,
like
pad
the
40,
Spanish
right?
mackerel
Yeah.
we're going to be running soon. You got pompano going to be coming in as the
Yeah.
water chills out and clears up. It's going to be nice.
I've spent a lot of time recently. Since they've started building that Blue Origin pad, I've spent a lot of time out there.
I bet.
Yeah, lots and lots of time out there.
Wow.
So let's get these voicemails.
Oh, yeah. Voicemails. Hold on.
That is an amazing setup they have.
It's massive, isn't it?
Oh, it's huge.
That building they've got.
Hello.
That was his Gator.
Saturday, 10:36 a.m.
Hi, this is Katie Arsenault. I am Chris's little
That's an
sister.
old one.
Favorite sister, if we're going to really be honest with you.
Hi, Katie.
Hi, Katie.
Again.
Saturday, 10:36
Hey, we get to hear it
a.m.
again.
Hi, this is Katie Arsenault.
Hi, Katie.
Hi, Katie.
Again.
Hi. Hi.
a.m.
Hi.
Hey, why didn't you answer? I see you posting shit on Facebook, but you don't answer.
That's me.
Working Girl looks terrible, man. I can't do that. Harrison Ford is better in Star Wars. And Sigourney Weaver is better in all. Just because you're on quarantine doesn't mean you can't answer the phone, dude.
Who is that?
Dumb. Thursday,
Charlie.
3:22 p.m.
Hey, what's going on, Mike? My name's Chris at Paradise Ford. I'm just giving you a quick phone call. I wanted to see if you bought a truck yet or if you're still interested in doing it. You can call me back directly at 321-960-2377.
Blah, 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 blah.
Paradise Ford. Thank you, sir. Have a good day.
Hey, Mike. Thanks.
Let's call him back right now.
I kind of want to call the guy back, right?
Is it free?
Isn't that great?
Free truck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that awesome?
We'll put you on
So
the air
we
for
have
free
the
truck.
only 2 phone calls we have for voicemails is one of our own show hosts and a wrong number for Paradise Ford.
Thanks, everybody.
Appreciate it.
I've told my brother like 50 times, fucking call and say anything, and he doesn't call ever.
Did you guys see that my brother, you know how I was telling you before about how my brother was trying to get that baseball signed?
Oh,
Yes, I saw that.
I saw that,
So-
by the way. Yeah.
So for people that don't know, my brother lives in New Jersey. He's in charge of a prestigious golf club up there, and a member, Dan Plesac, who is a analyst on the MLB Network, used to be a pitcher. He is very good friends with my brother, and Dan has been working on getting this, quote, baseball signed for me for my birthday. And he was waiting. He was waiting until Pedro came into town and signed the baseball. And then Mark sends me a video instead of Plesac, who everyone thinks that my brother is so cool for doing this. I want everyone to understand that in this video, Plesac is showing that Pedro Martinez signed the ball to my brother.
To your brother, yeah.
Not to me. So it's not my baseball. Even though Mark's like, I'm still going to give it to you because Mark doesn't care about the Red Sox or baseball or anything. But like I posted this video and he's like, this is why you should live in Jersey, the Garden State, blah, 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 like ripping on me. So I'm like, this whole time I'm thinking I'm getting a baseball signed by Pedro Martinez, a Hall of Fame Red Sox player that I've watched who like in 2004 changed my life.
Yeah.
And it's signed to my freaking brother. And I made this post and all these people are like, coolest brother ever, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, no. Like, I'm like
That's
secretly
hilarious.
hoping that I'm still getting this baseball sent to me. It'll go
probably
right
not.
next to my Frank Robb bobblehead. Because, man, but
Maybe-
it still is pretty cool because now I got a video of Dan Plesac saying my name. And I'm like,
Frank Robb
I
bobblehead's
watch
pretty
that guy on MLB Network all the time.
Is it not possible he videotaped that one and had him sign a different
Yes.
one?
I'm really hoping so, but my brother swears he didn't, and he doesn't want to ask him again because he doesn't want to bother him.
That could be the birthday surprise.
Let's
it
hope.
could be.
I kind of don't want that to happen because
I
you're
don't wanna
talking
see you
about your
ever get
birthday
it.
on my birthday, and I don't
Yeah.
like it. Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
What?
Stealing my birthday thunder.
Legit.
I'm a birthday bitch. I can
It's
do
a
it.
thing. It's a
Oh
thing.
my God.
It's a thing.
Well,
Yep.
you're an old man, so there you go.
Yes, I am.
Well, happy birthday, man.
I love it. Thank
Happy
you.
birthday.
Happy birthday, dude.
Thank you. I had a great day.
Ugh.
I got a lot of great people in my life, man. You guys are some of them.
I missed you guys last week too, not doing a show, and I felt bad.
I know.
kinda
I
weird.
missed you too.
I felt bad, and
I
then
didn't even
like
make up a fake quarantine story.
know.
Silas told me.
well, he tested
Like, Silas,
he
are you already in
test-
quarantine? He's like, what's quarantine?
tested negative and everything. What it was a kid in his class, I guess, on the opposite side of the class, so the whole class has to be gone. And dude, he's in there killing it. Like he's in there just like every day. Like I'm having to work at home now with him, so we all go back on Monday.
And Scott got kicked off Facebook today.
I got
for
kicked off
24
Facebook.
hours for
I was
making
trying
a
to
post
wish.
at Charlie.
Well, you know that face app switcher thing that we're doing.
Yeah.
That makes everybody, dude. Yours.
Frank, I don't
Oh
like
my
that
garage.
one. I did not like it.
No, I
That was fantastic.
There was the one was awesome, and the other one was like, oh my god.
The tiger. He's
The Frank
Tiger King.
Exotic.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
like,
Frank
oh,
Exotic.
man,
Oh, that
yeah.
was good.
Like, what do I do with that?
Um,
but oh man.
But I'm sitting there and I was like looking through the face thing, and I typed in "happy birthday" because I was going to put Charlie's face on something or my face on something for a happy birthday, creepy looking. And I posted it on just where everybody was saying happy birthday, and I guess they banned me from Facebook. Banned me and says they can't even review it because they don't have enough staff due to COVID. So it's 24 hours. Even if I can test it,
Forget
I'm
it.
banned.
Yeah.
I don't understand why though, because like everything, all the
last
parts
time
were
I had
covered.
a questionable post was almost a year. It was in January, and it was something in the group that I probably just tried to post in it, like something that was close or something. And because I don't fucking post nudes or anything. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to I don't go on like websites with women like, oh, check out these tits, and I'm not posting them on anything. So I shouldn't get banned for anything that I've ever posted.
Facebook is so weird.
Yeah, Facebook has got me twice now. Now I got a 24-hour ban.
So Chud invited
I've
me.
logged on there 15 times trying to like stuff.
You can't
and try to post stuff, and then it goes, "You're banned." I'm like, "Oh, I fucking forgot."
And now you got a year now that's going to stay on your account. And every time they ban you again, it
So
goes
now I
to
gotta
like
be
a week
super careful.
to a month to 6 months to a year.
What?
Yeah.
So I can't post any when we do the show tonight, and I edit it up to post. You
can't
You
post
guys
it.
are gonna have to post it for me on the pages,
Dude,
till
so
tomorrow.
Chud invited me to a girly group like that where the guys post bikini stuff. And somebody was saying that somebody other than Selma Hayek was the
You were in there
hottest
for
actress.
like 4 years, weren't you?
Yeah. It was somebody other than Selma Hayek was the hottest actress. So I am inclined to disagree, and here's a photo why. And it was one from Desperado
with a snake. No, that's still Dawn.
But it was like a half of a nipple was showing. I got a 3-day auto ban from Facebook for that. And then it says on your account, it's like you got, for 1 year, you're basically
Just staying on your account forever. You can never be a politician.
I don't think I've ever been banned on Facebook yet.
It'll happen.
Knock on wood, me neither.
Yeah.
This is my first time I've ever been. I got a slap on the wrist. 24 hours.
Welcome to the club.
Sorry, Charlie. Tried to wish you happy birthday. It's not even real now since it's not on Facebook.
Yeah, right.
Good Lord.
I know, man. That's the way the world works.
Ain't that true?
God.
Did anybody call you to wish you happy birthday or
A
actually
bunch,
say it in
man.
person? Okay.
I
good.
got my Aunt Kathy, man. Ever since I was a little kid, man, she just did it here before the show. I put it on speaker. She sings "Happy Birthday" to me.
That's the way it's supposed to be.
She does it
awesome.
for the kids, for everybody, for my dad or brother, and just
that's great.
She does, yeah, absolutely, man. I've had a lot of messages and phone calls. Yep. Very blessed.
All right, guys. Well, let's call this a night.
Let's wrap it
Thanks
up.
for coming, Frank.
Yeah. Thank you, Frank. That was me, by the way.
Yeah, that was me. I did that one.
Thank you guys for having me.
Yeah, man.
Anytime,
dude.
man.
We'll be doing a lot more of this, and we're going to be doing a show next week too. So
yeah, thank you for
be
bringing
ready.
a 9-foot gator to the podcast.
Yeah,
that's the best gift we've gotten so far.
Between Kathy's cupcakes and Rachel brought all that great. Oh, the sweaty balls. This 9-foot
those
gator.
sweaty balls were so
The
good.
gauntlet has been set with a 9-foot gator. So
that's a pretty
Tell
high
Rachel
bar.
she can come over anytime with those sweaty balls.
Rachel was talking about making them on Saturday because she's going to go throw some axes and then come up to Hardware and visit me.
I will meet up there.
What time on
After
Saturday?
I'm fishing.
I know, I
After
told
we're
her.
done fishing, we'll come get some balls.
Yeah.
Some sweaty balls are amazing. All right, I love you guys.
good luck.
All right.
Good luck
See ya.
fishing with Scott, Frank.
Thanks,
Oh,
man.
it's gonna be fun.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Daisy's in a tube top, screaming from the top of her lungs. This all ends tonight. Daddy's on the floor, he's screaming for more. Saying you're gonna be alright. Daisy's in a tube top, screaming from the top of her lungs. This all ends tonight. Daddy's on the floor, he's screaming for more. Saying you're gonna be alright.
Dude, that shit's killer. Oh, dude, that was awesome.